Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to hit that like button. Double tap that screen, give me a like. This is the weekend messages. We're not going to get started right off. RDH 2179. RDH 2179. Let's find out what your weekend going to be like. Y'all know it's that time. I'm gonna have me a little coffee before we get started. All signs. I'm gonna put up we're gonna do a $5 Friday. First 25 people that shows up can get a reading for $5. One question per your money. All right. We in Virgo right now, so happy birthday, Virgos. Virgo, I have a new jingle for the channel. I'm gonna start it off. Get in where you fit in. Do do do. Get in. Get in where you fit in. Boop ba doo ba doo. Fit in. Get in where you fit in. Shoot do 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 do. Get in. Get in where you fit in. Ba ba da da da. All right, so let's see. What do the weekend look like for Virgo? First card came out is the Temperance in reverse. Okay. You impatient this weekend? Okay. You're not trying to allow things to just happen the way they want to happen. You say you got to make things happen. Kappa. Let's see. These are going to be short readings, though, for each one of the zodiac sign. So, Virgo, look like you're making things happen this weekend. You're not waiting on chance. No, nothing but no chance, okay? All right? And you got the 7. Hey, Raga. Oh, thank you. Shout out to my new subscriber. Okay. So you're going to be feeling a little imbalanced. You might be doing some little reckless things, okay? You could be also doing some self-healing, all right? Especially after somebody betrayed you in some shape, form, or fashion here, all right? Yeah, somebody might have did something. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Criminal activity, dishonesty, trickery, lies, something like that. All right, let's see what these other couple of cards say. Oh, dang, you're going to be thinking about that. You're going to be all up in your head about that girlfriend, boyfriends. All right, yeah. You might feel like that you can't move around the way you want to this weekend because your money a little funny. All right, but I see you got some news coming in. When you get this news, okay, it might cause some kind of conflict. All right, so you come back, Virgo, and tell me about that. All right, I really would like to know. Let's go on to Libra now. So Raghav. Oh man, my table wet. One of my cards got wet. Okay. All right. What does the weekend look like for Libra? No, that ain't right. That ain't right. Okay, read Libra. So look like Libra, you're gonna be doing some sharing. You're gonna be being very generous over the weekend, maybe with your body, girlfriend, boyfriend. I don't know, but you're gonna be very inspired. Okay, okay, that ain't what they said. They said some of y'all gonna be sharing. You're gonna go get your rocks off, and then you're gonna go right on back home. You ain't trying to stay too long. That's what they said. Okay. All right. They're also saying that the reason you're doing this is because you're trying to avoid any kind of catastrophe or trying to avoid your feelings getting hurt, something like that. Yeah, because you're not going to be emotionally fulfilled. All right. Well, damn. Damn. It sounds like you're getting ready to have a bad lay for the weekend. I ain't loving it. Okay. Somebody ain't going to be right. Somebody ain't going to be right. So, Libra. Libra, you might have your mind all made up, for some hot passion, girlfriend, boyfriend, but afterwards you gonna leave because it ain't gonna be like you thought it was gonna be. You might be slipping off too. What you say, slipping into darkness? Okay, tipping off with somebody. hmm It just might be a hit and run, just for the weekend. Okay, all right, Scorpio. What your weekend looking like, Scorpio? What your weekend looking like? Okay. What's going on with Scorpio for the weekend? Now, that's a book right there. Scorpio, some of y'all gonna be working. All right. All right. Some of y'all enjoy your job. Yep. You like because you got money coming in. Some of y'all are gonna be relaxing, chillaxing. Some of y'all gonna be taking some risks, starting something new, having a new beginning, whether it be in love, a relationship, or just doing something you ain't did in a while. You know, yeah, something that maybe you've never done. Play volleyball, kickball, dodgeball. You doing something. All right, all right. Be careful over the weekend, though. All right, Scorpio, there's going to be some form of a conflict that's going to come up. You're going to be watching a mofo, though. You're going to be keeping your eyes on that mofo. For real, for real. I also see you got some communication coming in. You got some great ideas that's going to be popping up. So you might want to write them down, okay, so you won't forget them. And when you have the resources at a later date, go back and utilize. Look at your book, what you wrote down. Make it happen. Sagittarius. All right. Tell me about Sagittarius. What the weekend looking like for those on the zodiac side of Sagittarius? Okay, Sagittarius. Damn, you got a tower coming in. All right, something coming in very intense over the weekend. All right. You might be having some changes coming in. All right, some sudden changes as well. This could also be talking about some form of a trauma, or something that's secret that you. Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah, well, it's exciting. Something gonna be happening for you. It's gonna be very happy. You got a wish being granted to your girlfriend, boyfriend. It's the King of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Hello, somebody. Oh, yes, this is you being very happy because things are going the way you want. I heard mouthpiece, so you good with your mouth, girlfriend, boyfriend. All right, take that the way you want it to be. Anything else for Sagittarius? Well, dang blasted. I don't like that. All right, some of y'all are gonna have y'all gonna be sad over the weekend or be disappointed about something. You're not gonna feel very nurtured, and you're gonna be a little disorganized. So maybe this weekend you ain't planning on doing no cleaning up, washing no clothes, nothing, getting ready for the week. For your next week, all right? But, yeah, there's some disharmony right there, girlfriend, boyfriends. All right. Make sure all these going in upright. Let's go on to Capricorn. Capricorn. Double tap that screen, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a like. All right? At the end of these readings, every person that hit the like button will get a quick reading. All right? All right. So what did the weekend look like for those on the zodiac sign of Capricorn or have Capricorn in a chart? Okay. Having a heart-to-heart conversation. All right. Some unified love. Somebody feeling romance is coming in. Somebody got a strong attraction. Could be to a King of Swords. Let's go Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. All right, or this is you having to make a sound decision pertaining to a relationship. You and somebody getting really close. Okay. Somebody doing some reflecting as well here. All right. Yep. This is also telling me that somebody been praying. So you might have been praying, Capricorn, for a person. All right. Somebody that you're very close to or connected to. All right. Yeah, it took a lot of strength. Okay. Yeah, it took a lot of strength. You might have, yeah, baby. You took a lot of strength. All right. So let's see what else happening here. Even when it comes to this relationship, you having a conversation with somebody you got a strong attraction to. It looked like it's taking a lot of strength for you to have that conversation, or even to give in to it. All right. Yeah. Okay. I see why. Cause you got backstabbed, you got mistreated, blindsided, bamboozled. Somebody did you dirty for real. Yeah. And you had to bounce back, girlfriend, boyfriend. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it was a conflict. Look at that. Yeah, you had to stay strong. You had to stand in your power. And I see you did a good job at it, too. And if not, you ain't done it yet. Some of y'all already did it. Some of you haven't. All right. So I heard, can you woo, woo, woo? Okay. So somebody coming in and trying to woo your girlfriend, boyfriend. Oh, yes, this is you. All right, Aquarius. What the weekend looking like for those on this other kind of Aquarius? All right, double tap that screen, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get a free reading at the end of this. It'll be like your own personal mini reading for the weekend. All right. Okay. Wow. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius, you might be dealing with some form of a financial loss, but yet and still I see that you're very confident. Okay. All right. You're going to be able to bounce back. Things going to be okay. All right. Oh, yes, you're dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus that's had some financial loss or that's had some poverty or in some form of struggle over here. Or maybe somebody's a little insecure. It could be a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo that's very insecure as well. All right. All right. Somebody's calling judgment or there's some judgment being taken. All right. Okay. All right, Aquarius. This could be you calling judgment because you're ready for a new beginning, a fresh start. All right, you ready to throw caution to the wind? You need something fresh. All right, this is also telling me that you're feeling very adventurous at this time. All right, possibly with some kind of spontaneity. Let's see. Okay, yeah. You ready to take a risk on a marriage, a relationship, or something. Have a celebration with somebody or go to a gathering. I don't know what you want to do, but okay. But this card talks about stability and balance as well, okay, to your home front. All right, so you might be going through some stuff and you're ready to take a risk with a Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, who you feel like is more stable over the weekend. All right. Or vice versa. All right. Let's go on to Pisces. Hey, Pisces. Hello, Median. Oh, is that Median? All right, double tap the screen, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get a mini reading at the end of this slide. All right, so Pisces. Justice. Especially when it comes to your money in a relationship, something that you want to build with, something. Yeah, so Pisces look like either you calling justice or someone that you may be hooked up with. It could be a Libra or somebody with Libra in their chart. All right. Okay, somebody's calling justice or somebody's in the judicial system. Somebody asking for money from a relationship, palimony. Or is this you calling justice on a relationship because you and somebody else supposed to be going half on it or meeting each other? Some shit like that. I don't know, girlfriend, boyfriend. Okay. But it also looks like that there was some money here. Okay. There's some money between you and somebody else here. Pisces. All right. Look like you're going through the judicial system. Okay. In order for you to get this right. This is also talking about you asking somebody to be more transparent with you. All right, this could also be a lawsuit of some kind. But you know, as they say, the truth is going to come out. All parties shall be treated fairly. Anything else for Pisces? What is happening for Pisces this weekend or during this weekend? All right. Yeah, somebody taking some accountability. Definitely taking some accountability when it comes to some stability, an inheritance, or something like that. Something going on with the family. All right, or somebody's security. All right. Maybe you made a comment to someone that you had a lot of great attraction for, that you was going to be there for them, that you're going to take care of them. All right. But now, since this nine of wands is sideways, this is saying that you don't know if you'll be able to handle that. You know, you kind of feeling kind of wishy-washy about it right now. You don't know if this is something that you can continue to keep up. And over the weekend, you're going to be thinking about that. Aries. Hey, Aries. Double tap that screen, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a like. All right, what's happening with Aries during the weekend? What's going on with Aries over the weekend? Nah. Aries, Knight of Wands, charging in somebody, feeling very passionate, energetic, energized. Okay. What's that? Okay. Oh, damn. Okay, well, this is how your weekend gonna start off, energized, full of fun and play and all of that good stuff. All right, but I don't know, something gonna happen here, and you're gonna be moody. You're gonna be having some highs and lows or something. But watch out, okay? Okay, watch out, okay, for delusions and deception over the weekend. All right, could be coming from Empress. It don't have to be. All right, maybe somebody have more to say to you than you know. Or this could be also that something is happening over the weekend. You inspired, all right, but you're going to have to use your intuition, especially when it comes to an Empress here, a divine feminine, okay? Okay. It could be your mom, your grandmother, a wife, a pregnant lady, an older woman. Oh, Lord. All your cards in reverse, really? Okay. Well, I see why, girlfriend, boyfriend. All right. You happy, but you're going to miss a chance or opportunity on something as well, they said. All right. All right. This is you giving up control on something. Maybe it's your finances. Don't start me. Or it could be a relationship or your passion. Okay, ooh, dang, and the Queen of Cups in reverse, what the fuck? All right, so look like this Empress got a lot of insecurities. I don't know, maybe that's what it is. You feel like this person got too much baggage. All right, okay, you feeling like they said, there might be some betrayal here, okay? This could be somebody, I don't know, baby, I don't know. It's a lot of gossip here, some scandals around this person. All right, you finna find out some stuff, okay? Okay. All right, Aries, you about to find out something over the weekend, boyfriend, girlfriend. All right, let's go on to Taurus. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. All right. What is the weekend looking like for Taurus? Those with Taurus in their chart. Okay, you got the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, girlfriend, boyfriend. All right, your emotions are going to be high over the weekend. You might be feeling like you're overflowing with love, a new love, or love for something new that you're doing, something very passionate to you. All right, yeah. This could also be that you're just overjoyed over the weekend, okay, with your creativity, girlfriend, boyfriend. You got a lot of options and choices, maybe some decisions to make. All right, okay, but you need to watch out if you're getting ready to sign any papers over the weekend, any documents, even if they're online, please read them carefully so you can understand what they're saying. All right, okay, got a Knight of Cups here, okay. Or maybe this is you over here, Taurus. You're full of love and you know that you got different suitors here. But you do have somebody, I don't know, is this person coming in to you? Oh, okay. So you got options and choices, but yet still this person right here is not coming towards you. All right. This could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. All right. Or you could be dealing with a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces that have a lot of emotions for you, but this person has a lot of other options and choices as well. But instead of them coming towards you, they're going to another option. Boy, that's some cold shit right there. That's some cold shit. That's the coldest one. All right. Tell us more about this Ace of Cups. All right. Yeah. So it looks like whoever this person is they got a lot of strength. They're getting confident. Ooh, baby, they too confident. All right, yeah, yeah. It look like you just got the strength here. You like, well, okay, well, move right along. All right, You letting go. You ain't holding on to no anxiety, no fears or none of that stuff. You ain't gonna lose no sleep, you say either. All right. What about the Knight of Cups? Tell us about this night for Taurus. Just one card, please. Oh, damn. So the Knight seems to be heartbroken. Okay, so there's some form of a separation between you and a water sign, Taurus. All right. It look like the water sign is try to make an offer to you, but you said you can do better. All right, and you're gonna put a cringe in their style, cramp their style, hurt their feelings. But sometimes you have to go there with people that's overconfident when it comes to relationships, because they swinging high. You know what I'm saying? They over here with this person, they over there with that person, and they feel like they can come pick on the cherry tree anytime they feel like it. And you can't always just be an option. You need to be the choice. I remember telling that to a brother. All right, Gemini. Well, damn, Gemini. All right. Your card said your wish is being granted. All right. Happy life, happy wife, happy home. Okay. All right. Let me see what this card's saying, because I can't see that. What did it say? It says, I don't know what the hell that card say. Domestic harmony, family reunion, contentment, celebration, peaceful, coexisting, emotional stability, and security. Okay, so hopefully you're getting all of that, Gemini, over the weekend. Could be the beginning of something new for you. Congratulations. All right. What else do Gemini need to know over the weekend that's happening during the weekend? I'm going to give it one more shuffle and nothing else come out. That's what it's going to be like. That's what it's going to be, and we ain't going to change it. Okay. Okay. All right. Look like your money going to be going pretty good. Okay. You're going to be filled with a lot of abundance as well. Okay. You're going to be feeling self-sufficient. All right. Self-sufficient. Yeah. Anything that you want to do, you can do it. You have the ability within you to do it. All right? Just like the fool throwing caution to the wind and say, F it, and just get out there and just do it. Whether or not you succeed or it flop, at least you did it. That way you don't have to worry later on and think about it in your mind. What if I would have did this, what would have happened? The if, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. But this is saying that you got something that's coming in, all right? All right? This is like a wish being granted to you. And I really am happy to hear that, okay, for you, Gemini. All right? Last but not least is Leo. Double tap the screen, ladies and gentlemen, please, if you'd like to get a little mini reading for yourself over the weekend. right. All right, Leo. Fish in the cup, girlfriend, boyfriend. Fish in the cup. All right. So you got some good news coming in. All right, or a letter, something coming in the mail, right? All right. This could also talk about fertility. Okay. Something you got some new ideas. It says on the card. All right. Some new opportunities are heading your way. All right. I see you using your creativity. That coincides with the Ace of Cups here. Okay. I mean, I said that wrong again. Ace of Wands. Please forgive me. All right. New ideas, epiphany ideas, aha moments. Okay. Downloads from God, divine source, universe. A new beginning. Something that's fresh on your mind. You got fresh twice. Fresh, fresh. Okay. Ooh, damn. All right. Well, what the hell is this? Okay. What's the tears from? What's the tears from for Leo? What is the tears about? What is it you're disappointed about? Okay, because you had a lot of hope and faith. I don't know yet. All right, but you do have a lot of hope and faith. All right, you balance. Look like you're finding your new direction or your direction on where you want to go. Okay, okay. Oh, all right. Look like you're gonna be hooking up over the weekend with somebody that you know you've been knowing a while, or this could be somebody from the past coming back in. All right, somebody want to hit it again. Y'all, some of y'all don't know this though, but the Blue Jays put a song out back in the day. All right, and it's called uh, "This Pussy." Y'all need to check that song out. That's a good song. I love that song. I ain't gonna lie. It cracks me up, and it's a real. I mean, it's a for real song, right? And a lot of y'all can relate to it. So I mean, if you get a chance, just check out the song. All right, so it looks like after some kind of heartache, heartbreak, or maybe you're feeling a little low under the weather here, you're going to be making some plans here. All right. It could be that you get some instructions from a doctor or something like that. All right, but follow the plans, girlfriend, boyfriend. Whatever you told to do, do it. This also saying that you got some new opportunities, new opportunities, new opportunities, new opportunities, new beginning, new beginning, new beginning, new beginning. Okay, yeah. All right. This is also saying that somebody want to give you a gift. All right, you might be finding yourself being very playful and carefree over the weekend. So enjoy yourself, ladies and gentlemen. All right, as long as it's not hurting another person. Okay? All right. Now, there's 4 people on the like button. I don't know if the 4 people are still here. I think Raghav is the first person. All right. Man, when will I get married? Oh my gosh. When will you get married? I don't know. Well, let's see if the cards will tell you, because I can only tell you. Only you know when you want to get married, right? Don't you have some form of an idea when you would like to get married? Did you pray about it? Did you talk to the Father? Have you made any preparations by getting yourself prepared for a marriage? Marriage is not always what you just think it is. Bells and whistles, okay? And honeysuckles hanging down. And every day is going to be the most amazing day. Okay, and it's not that marriage should never be about just laying down and having intercourse. Marriage should be something between 2 people that have come together with a good understanding, know exactly what they want to do and what they want, able to support each other regardless whether it's monetary or else mentally, but be supportive in some shape, form, or fashion. Be kind to one another. Also find out, what the other person likes and dislikes are. You know, be spontaneous. All right, marriage is not just you just get in and say, okay, we husband and wife now, and then plop on the sofa and then decide to just let your body go. No, no. Marriage should be something where you keep the fire going at all times. All right, you got to think outside of the box, and if you're not that kind of person, then you may want to get someone that is on the that is like-minded. All right. So if you have somebody that's really not into sports and all they want to do is just sit around and just play video games and watch movies, then if you're not that kind of person, it's going to be a little difficult for you and this person to be able to coexist, because you're going to want to get up and get out because you have all this energy when the other person just want to sit around. Unless this person has some kind of health issues, then I can understand. And then you need to be more empathetic, sympathetic about it, compassionate with this person. So as far as talking about when you're going to get married, you have to have your mind set. You have to know exactly what kind of man or woman that you want. When you go and talk to the Almighty God, Divine Source Universe, all right, you should already know how have it written down. If you don't know and just say, you just bless me with a good man, you can get that. But just because he's a good man to you does not mean that he's not a cheater. It doesn't mean that he's not on drugs. It doesn't mean he's not an alcoholic. It doesn't mean that he's not a abuser in some shape, form, or fashion. You got to be very specific about it when you pray and ask God for whatever you want. Okay? And don't waver with that, because if you say you want somebody like Brad Pitt, okay, and then when the man shows up, then you say, no, I changed my mind. I want something else. Well, the more you keep changing your mind, the longer it's going to take you to get that particular person in your life. Unless God have a specific calling on your life and you're not supposed to be hooked up with someone at this time, then yeah, it's going to take a while. So people that have a calling on their life, most of the time they don't get exactly what they want when they want it. Okay, there are some things that they have to fulfill before that comes through. All right, and just like they pray, and they ask God for certain things, don't never think that just because you ask God don't mean that the enemy didn't hear it as well. And majority of the time the enemy will bring his representative first before God's person show up, because he's trying to jump in there and disrupt some stuff. So everything is not exactly what you think it is. Hey, Evo. It's good to see you, Evo. Thank you for coming in. Let me see. Shout out to Evo. I pray all is going well. Charity Cake. Hey, Charity Cake. Charity Cake. Indeed. Oh, yeah. I always say that, and it's been a while since I've had to even say that. But once you get married, pray. Y'all need to pray together. Pray and ask God to take over your relationship. Ask God to renew the love for your marriage, for one another every day. You don't never want your relationship to come dull or stale, and because sometimes, and I'm speaking from experience, you can be the most creative, outside of the box thinking person, bringing in the money and all of this stuff, having a very good job and all of that, with all the good benefits that come with it, and your partner is not mentally mature to be able to handle that kind of relationship, and will go out there and say, my wife or my spouse is this way or that way, when it's far from the truth. They just want to get out and play. But why even say I do if you know you still got play in you? Stay your bitch ass out there. You know? Be gone, little motherfucker. Don't come over here with that dumb shit. You know, if you know you still got play in you, go play. Go play. I remember back in the day, when my husband he was incarcerated. When he got out, I told him, I say, look, go get all your play out of you before you come back. Don't come to me until you got all your play out. I meant that. He looked at me like I was strange. At the end of 6 months, he rolled his ass back. It wasn't that so much as I was giving him the A-OK to go out there and do what he want. But I'd rather him have been out there, and I'm not seeing that and having to deal with that, opposed to me being right here in the middle of it and he doing all his other stuff. So, yeah. Don't come around me until you got all your play, until you got your mind right. And that's the way it was. So, sometimes you got to be the bigger person, Somebody got to be mature, you know. And I raised my children. Right on. And was they worried? Hell no. Mm-mm. Mama, where my dad at? He's somewhere. You'll see him in the by and by. And he rolled his ass up around 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Whenever he did show up. I said, boy, you drunk. Don't come over my house this time of night. And he'll leave and come back the next day. All right, number 1 on the like button. Clear the energy of the cause, clear my energy, disconnect me from this conversation. From all the other zodiac readings, give me a clear and concise message for each person that's on the like button. All right, what is the weekend looking for, like, for number 1? But number 1 that asked me a question, and I don't know if we can get you a message on that, but I will ask anyway. All right, so I told you some truths. All right, it's always best to go see a marriage counselor before. Okay, because some people think marriage is just laying up having sex, and that's not it. It's more to it than that. Being married, having a marriage license, actually saying that I have a license to have sex with this man at any given time, a woman. I have a license for us to live in the same household together and share everything. The license also stipulates that in the event that something happens to one of y'all, that the other person is rightly entitled to whatever that you have, unless there was another party prior to you being with that person and they had a history. That means that it would go to the spouse that was there the longest. All right, so that's in Texas now. I don't know about nowhere else. So you have to look up the law where you at. All right, number 1 wants to know when they're going to get married. Okay, when is number 1 going to get married? All right, when you make a decision. Okay, like they say, contemplate it, think about it, pray about it. Okay, yeah, it could be anywhere from 3 to 4 years or 3 to 4 months. What else is this? Okay. Yep. There will be a baby that come from this. All right. Oh, it's just, yeah. Oh, it could be somebody that you've been fighting with, you've been at odds with. All right. Yeah, somebody that you had an argument with some years ago. All right. So what do the weekend look like for number 1 on the like button? What did the weekend look like for number 1 on the like button? Okay, the Chariot card. Driving, traveling, moving around, handling your business, girlfriend, boyfriend. All right, being focused. Okay, some of y'all going to a wedding. Or you could be. This is you going to mass or going to church. All right, being a team player. Okay, traveling with some few of your friends. All right, but be careful. You may have some form of a conflict because one of y'all might want to go over here, 2 of y'all, and somebody else, and the other want to go this way. All right, and y'all had already planned on how you wanted to do it, but instead of y'all doing it that way, all right, somebody jumped off the ship and they jumped on somebody else's team and said, "Yeah, I'd rather do that instead." So you may have some conflict when it comes to something you want to do this weekend. Okay. Damn. Number 2 on the like button. Look like something ain't going to be going the way you want it to go. All right. Yeah, you're going to be trying to make some things happen, but it's going to be a little tedious for you. Okay. All right, let's see. What's the weekend looking for number 2 on the like button? What's the weekend looking like for number 2 on the like button? All right. Don't give me a whole lot of cards, y'all. Please don't. What is the weekend looking like for number 2 on the like button? Shout out to Lovely 2132. Okay, going with the ebbs and flows, trying to stay balanced over the weekend, using patience, all right, just chilling like a villain, okay, trying to stay balanced, all right. This could also be that you're trying to find some form of solution, or you just cooperating with others over the weekend, all right. Yeah, doing some healing. Number 3 on the like button. What did the weekend look like for number 3 over the like button? Damn, number 3. Really? You're gonna be very I'm trying to get that defensive. All right, you're gonna be holding your ground. You might be blocking some motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. All right, you said what you said. That's what you said. I said what I said. All right. All right. Even if somebody decide that they want to try to get in the way and thwart something that you're trying to do, you're going to still persevere. You say, fuck it. That's what you said, girlfriend, boyfriend. Mm-hmm. All right. Somebody might, you watch out. You might have somebody that's very deceptive or a liar. All right. Somebody could be into some criminal activities too. So watch yourself, girlfriend, boyfriend. All right. Number 4 on the like button. We on number 4, right? Y'all double tap the screen if you want to get a free rating, okay? And afterwards, don't take it back. All right, number 4 on the like button. Dang. All right, you might be losing a little money. You might have some loss when it comes to money, or this could have something to do with where you live at, but definitely there's some conflict in your finances. All right? You might find yourself having some fights, be feeling aggressive, or maybe just being a little hostile. All right? You might even feel like that you've been defeated, okay? But at the end, look like you still going to get your way, all right? Things going to come out in your favor, all right? Number 5 on the like button. What's the energy for number 5 on the like button for the weekend? What's the energy for number 5 on over the weekend? Now, number 5 by itself says change. You got some changes coming in, okay? Something gonna change up on you so fast it's gonna give you whiplash, so to speak. Okay, could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. All right, this could be somebody coming in offering to help you, giving you some help, or somebody coming in offering you a love offer. Okay, yes, could be something happening really romantic. Oh, look at that. And the 3 of Pentacles that came out. Yeah, somebody want to work with you. All right, so you got a message coming in. Somebody come in and want to work with you. They want to build with you. All right, they want to grow a relationship of some kind with you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It could be business. It could be in love. All right. All right. Now, lovely, you still ain't hit that like button, girlfriend. I think Kate did. All right, be fair to yourself and your wife. Don't play around. Right on, right on. All right. Lovely say, is my man cheating or has cheated on me? That's 2 different questions. Has Lovely's man ever cheated on her? Oh, damn. Really? Really? Let's see what they say. And they got a lot to say to you. Your first card is yes. Okay. Okay. Your second card, it said, all right. This is what they said. And they're saying what he actually did was that he blocked some people, okay? All right. He was very defensive about it. He stepped out of a situation. Okay. He was brave. All right. He was, he had to put up his defense mode, okay? Yeah, he was very guarded. Over here, they're saying that, it was hard on him, too. Yeah, he had to find some self-control, girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Okay. Shoes, he felt really good after he made it through that, okay? So it seemed like that he made it through it. He came out victorious. He felt very successful about it. Mm-hmm. Shoes, I like that. So we're not going to say he cheated. All right, because they gave me too many cards. They saying what he did is that he fought them off, okay? He was very guarded. He was defensive. He had a strong will. He wouldn't give an in. That's what they say. Okay, lovely. Hello, Tarek. Tarek wants to know if his sister's jealous because of his family situations. Apparently so. Okay, you got some peace and stability here, some balance. You may have even gotten married here. All right. This is saying that you may have some form of a stalemate or something with her. Y'all gonna have a conversation. All right, you and your sister gonna have a heart-to-heart conversation eventually, but it's gonna turn into a little argument. Okay, it's gonna be some conflict. Hey, sister. All right. So you got married, huh? Something like that. Okay. Y'all double tap the screen so other people can find this live. I appreciate you. You're welcome. My coffee getting cold, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to try to hurry up and drink it because I don't like drinking cold coffee unless it's the kind you get at the store, you know. But before then, and I'm going down memory lane right quick, my dad and I used to make him cold coffee in the morning. I mean, yeah, we would sit there and have cold coffee, and I'd put a shot of cognac in there for him. Yeah, it was shoot. If we didn't do cognac, it was brandy. You're welcome. Oh, just so everybody know, for those people that didn't come in at the beginning of the live, I want to let you know we're having $5 Friday, and it's going to start at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Friday, $5, meaning that I'm doing a reading for the first 25 people, unless it's a lot of people. First 25 people get a $5 reading, okay? One question. And I will spend 5 minutes on each question if possible. If possible. If the answer comes straight out, that's all you get. All right? Yes, and my sister don't like her, and she is an energy-sucking woman, but she is still my sister. Yeah, your sister, the card say that you're going to have a conversation with your sister, heart-to-heart conversation. All right, and you're going to speak from your heart. All right? And I don't know if you want me to give you a full detailed reading. You're gonna have to send some money, boyfriend. Send some kind of donation. But I'm going to make sure that as soon as I get off of this live, that I set it up 5 p.m. Friday, $5 Friday. Okay, first 25 people. All right, I will put it in there. Either you can send it on Cash App, or you can send it here as a super chat. Okay. All right. Hey, I appreciate everybody that's popping in the live, that's coming in. It's about that time for y'all to get up and get ready to go to work. I already had my coffee. I already started my day. Alright, for the people in the background that hasn't hit the like button, that's just watching me, alright, give me a message for them. Alright. Alright. Alright, somebody's ending something so they can start something new. Alright, this could also have something to do with a job. It don't have to be. Alright, so it look like you're ending something and you're going somewhere new. Alright. This could be some good news as well. It's going to be very exciting for you. All right. The Empress, I'm sorry, the High Priestess card. It could be that this is a secret that you don't want nobody to know yet. Okay, yeah. So somebody is going to see an emperor, I mean a High Priestess. Okay, and it's a secret for sure. Okay, it could be a Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Okay, there is some good news coming in. All right, this could also be from a job. Somebody about to get some good news about a job, about some money coming in. So you may have, I don't know if you're dealing with an attorney or something like that. You could be getting a call from an attorney or email or something that you overlooked. Please go back and check your emails and make sure that you didn't overlook it. Check your spam as well, because there's definitely some good news coming into somebody. All right, it's gonna blow you away. All right, it's good. Okay, it's really good. All right. Oh, okay. Somebody else is gonna be kind of sad. Excuse me, y'all. Give me a moment. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody else is gonna get some bad news, and it's gonna be heartbreaking. All right. All right, so there's going to be a relationship, a situationship, or something like that. It's going to hurt somebody's feelings. Yeah, somebody going to be floored. Okay, all right. This is talking about either somebody having heart problems, emotional pain, a separation, heartbreak. That's what I'm reading the card. Okay, all right. It says a loss, a trauma, or tears. Okay, somebody could be in tears. Okay, behind this tower. All right, bringing in some sudden changes. All right, if all hearts and minds are clear and there's nothing else, then I guess I can go ahead on and end this live, huh? Don't forget to double tap that screen. Okay, somebody got good luck coming in, good fortune coming in, an increase in pay, a promotion on a job, or just gonna be feeling really abundant and lucky today over this weekend. Mm-hmm. All right, something you've been working on for a while is coming to fruition. Okay, could be an emperor. All right, King of Cups. Damn, King of Pentacles. Yeah, if all of this is one person, I see why. Shoot, somebody are you winning the lottery? It looks like somebody winning the lottery. You're gonna be whatever good luck this is coming into your good fortune. Okay, you're gonna have more than enough. You're gonna have more than enough, baby, to take care of you and all your bills, your family. Get you another car, fix your car, do some repairs around your house. Yes, indeed. And I see you saving too. You're gonna be saving some money. Oh, Tariq. Tariq says, well, people do project stuff. Let's find out. I'm going to ask the cards. Clear my energy, clear the energy of the cards. Disconnect me from the last reading. Tariq wants to know, is his sister's negative energy causing his business failures? Is Tariq's sister's energy causing his business failures? Is Tariq's sister's negative energy causing his business failures? Yes or no? Give me a yes or no answer, please. Is Tariq's sister's negative energy? Damn, that was fast. Let's see what they say here. They say, okay, Well, she got a problem with your money, baby. She got a problem because you're goal oriented and you're very ambitious. All right, okay. So she's walking away because she's withdrawing. She's walking away from it. She's gonna let that go. But definitely, yeah, yeah. Is there anything that Tyreek needs to do? Damn. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is causing you to be very disappointed in your sister emotionally. Yeah. You've been feeling some loss and some grief behind your losses as well. All right. But your wife, I believe you have a wife here because it said divine feminine here, but I heard divine feminine. All right. Your wife, what about, prepare to have a baby. Prepare to have a baby? Something coming in, that's some good news. Normally the Empress also means somebody's pregnant or going to have children, or else this is you getting married, but this is definitely saying a baby is coming. I don't know when, but you got a baby coming. Congratulations. All right. This is good news. Let's see what else you said. She always been extremely negative but pretends to be good. Ooh, baby, that's the dangerous kind. Those are the kind of people that's filled with jealousy. They envy another person. And it doesn't have to always just be a sister. It could be anybody. You could meet somebody and end up being friends with them. And they treat you just as polite as they want to be. But secretly within, they're jealous of you. All right? And it's heartbreaking when you don't see them like that, you know. You see them as in a positive way, but you don't realize that once you walk away, they got ugly things to say about you to others. And I'm sad. That's a sad thing. All right. Tariq want to know, should he let her go? Should he let his sister go? Well, the cards did tell you that y'all was going to do that, you know. If I can't give you no good advice, I won't say anything at all. But I'm going to tell you what the old people used to say. When you get married or you're in a really nice relationship, you get away from your family. All right? Get away from your family and your friends that you know that don't have good intentions for you, because you don't want them to come in there and try to plant any bad seeds. All right. Should Tariq let his sister go? One card jumped out. Let's see what it says. Let me see if these cards are reversed. No, they're not. They say no. Okay. No, don't just walk away from her. But here it says that she's very pessimistic. She's careless. She's cold-hearted. Okay. Ooh, she's cold-hearted. She's very critical, too. Wow. I'm going to ask, why you say no, don't let her go? That's what we need to know. Why you say he shouldn't let her go? What the hell? Okay, that code came in reverse too. Oh, because she feels like she missed some opportunities and you didn't. Wow. Okay. So yeah, she is jealous of you. Only thing I can say is you can extend to her olive branch and tell her, let me help you get your business started or something like that. But don't do it for her. Just give her, you know, the support that she needs. You know, drop her a few nuggets. All right. And that might pacify her. I don't know if that's true or not. All right. Okay. Can you clarify the what is that? The Knight of Swords in reverse? Why is the Knight of Swords in reverse? Why is the Knight of Swords in reverse? Thank you for that super chat. Why is the Knight of Swords in reverse? Because you're making money. Because you got a new beginning, you got opportunities, and she sees you as being very abundant. Well, it's self-explanatory, bro. That's it. That's why she like that. And she got a problem with you making money and you being goal oriented, okay? Having a new beginning, all right? And you manifesting your abundance, 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 okay? This is like a divine wish being granted to you. The hand of God saying, yeah, it's your time to shine. Okay. I don't know what happened to all the rest of the messages. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Anything else? If there's no more super chats or no more questions, I'm gonna go ahead on and end the live. More likely I will come right back. Your reading is 100%, and I don't know about the baby yet, but we love babies. We have two boys, 7 and 8 years old. Oh, awesome. That's a double blessing from God. That is a double blessing. A lot of people don't realize that when women are pregnant, uh, majority of the babies, well, let me just keep it the way I know how it is. The babies are girls. All right. It's when God touched the child again in the woman's womb when it turns into a boy, which means that that's a double blessing. So you got two boys. That's a quadruple blessing right there. Okay. I look forward to hearing more in the near future. Don't forget to come back and tell me about that new baby. Okay. Now, if that's not a new baby, that means that your wife got some good insight. She got some good ideas. Okay. And they will come to fruition. You may want to put them in action, even if it's a little bit at a time. All right. She's an entrepreneur. Thank you very much. Thank you for entrusting me with your energy. I appreciate you. Of course. Thank you, sister. You're welcome. All right. Well, this week was kind of long for me, and I didn't get to do my morning messages like I like to do. And some people know my situation, and others don't. And I know, a lot of tarot readers don't just disclose what they're going through, but I'm open. I don't try to hide a lot of things. But I will be back on today. I shall be back on today. You have an amazing day, ladies and gentlemen. I love you. Okay? I see y'all in the next video. So, yeah. So if you see me pop back on, I'm probably going to be doing individual readings. It's time for me to do some crocheting. Now, normally you don't see me do anything but but just hats and stuff like that. I think it's time for me to show y'all that I know how to do more than that. I make scarves, mittens, house shoes. I make hats, gloves, pot holders. I make shawls. In fact, I made a dress for a lady. I crocheted a dress for a lady, but that was many years ago. And back then, being paid $200 for a hand crochet dress was like cheap, when I could have easily got $400 to $600 for it. Okay. Christmas is coming up, so maybe y'all can watch me make an Afghan. Okay, for my mother. Yeah, I think I make one for my mother. Well, shoes, I've made my mom, I think, a couple of them over the years. But I made them like about, it's been over a decade, So, and I know they still going strong. But if I don't make that for my mom, it would be nice to raffle it off, on the channel. Hey, Nellie Wilkins. It's been a while, girlfriend, boyfriend. I ain't seen you in a minute. Hey, y'all, on my other channel, I put out some more poetry. I did it as shorts. If anybody care to go check it out, it's on my channel that's called Poetic Empress Original, PEO. Poetic Empress Original, PEO. I had to add the original because a young female went back and took my name. And so I had the name first. I did the research. I made sure that nobody had that name. And not even 2 days later, she had my name. I said, what the hell? So mine is Poetic Empress Original, PEO. All right. So there's 7 people on the like button. All right, the last 2 people, I'll give y'all a reading right quick. Give me a reading if you don't mind for the last 2 people on the like button. What did the weekend look like for number 6 on the like button? What does the weekend look like for number 6 on the like button? What does the weekend look like for number 6? Good Lord, did you see that? Well, they want you to know this, whatever this is. Okay, it's the Empress card in reverse. Or number 6, you got some insecurities. All right, you might be dealing with some kind of creative block, okay? Especially if you're writing books or something, you might have a writer's block at this time. All right, you could be feeling like that you're not moving forward and there's no progress. All right. You may even be feeling like you're just suffocating, girlfriend, boyfriend. You need to get out of the house. All right. All right. Clarify the Empress card in reverse, please. All right. Yeah, you're not feeling like an Empress right now. All right. Sometimes we look to others to boost us up, and they let us down. So you're going to have to do some self-care this weekend. Go in and take your long bubble bath, girlfriend, boyfriend. All right. Do yourself a body scrub. Massage yourself with oils. Make sure you give yourself a facial. If you got hair on your head, massage your scalp and oil it. All right. Try your new regimen. Put you on some music. Dance through your house butt naked if you can. If you can't, then, well, just do a little shuffle or two, okay? All right? Increase your energy in a positive way, girlfriend, boyfriend. All right? All right? All right? Somebody might be dealing with somebody that's not a divine feminine as well. This could be somebody that's portrayed themselves as being a divine feminine. All right? But you found out that this person is not who they say that they are. Well, I said that, and they gave me some more cards. Yes, they did. All right, yeah. Look like you're going to be trying to find some balance over the weekend, definitely. All right, they did say some insecurities and stuff. All right, but before the weekend is over with, you're going to find yourself very happy. All right, you're going to be feeling kind of nurtured by your emperor, okay? Okay, so one of y'all going to be in a positive, and the other one's going to be on the negative. Mm-hmm. All right, you feeling insecure, but he's still holding it down. He or she. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hey, grandbaby. I ain't gonna. Okay. You. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right, let's do number 7 on the like button. All right. What does the weekend look like for number 7? I know it. I know it. You're right. Okay, number 7 on the like button. What does the weekend look like for you? What does the weekend look like for number 7 on the like button? Okay. All right. You're working towards some long-term success. You're holding on to your money.
You ready to go?
You're banking it. Okay. Got your savings going on. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. I see you're going to be using your intuition over the weekend. Okay. Especially when it comes to your finances and building your wealth. I like that. All right. You're definitely going to be finding some balance. Okay. And managing your finances in a positive way. All right. That's beautiful. Okay. Yeah. This is also talking about job security. I like that. Using your intuition, your femininity. All right. Having some spiritual. Okay. It's a spirituality and secrets. Okay. So the secret is that you're saving. Not for no rainy day, though. Okay. You want financial freedom. I know it. Bottom of the deck is Ace of Pentacles. You got this, number 7. You got it. Yeah. I got some things in the making, Evo. Yeah. And I'm going to get around to doing it real soon. All right, sugars. I didn't hit this camera twice, maybe 3 times. All right. Okay, I'll see y'all in the next video. I love you. I love you. Bye-bye.